I didn't recognize him at the reunion. My name is Sydney. When I was young, my mother and father were constantly arguing. My sister and I thought it was normal. They would argue about small things constantly. They were always having some sort of spats, trading verbal barbs and hissed whispers so we wouldn't overhear. To be fair, we never heard the sort of things they argued about behind closed doors. Suddenly, Dad packed his bags one day and just left. That's the scary thing, isn't it? Someone decides they don't love you anymore and they leave. Eventually. Mom remarried, and Mom, Stephanie, and I moved to Mr. Morrison's house. There we had a blended family. Our stepbrother Holt, he was my age. Both of us were 15. He was nice, we got pretty close. Holt had two best friends, Elliot and Bryce. Elliot was a slim, brown-haired boy with deep eyes and a dimpled smile that made you want to smile too. Bryce was different. Younger. 13. He had gloomy gray eyes and black, shaggy hair, scrawny and small for his age. I didn't like him much. I didn't like hanging out with younger kids. I wanted to feel older than I was, not feel like I was babysitting. So often, whenever he came over, I would make snide remarks or push him subtly. I was rude and never made him feel welcomed. In my opinion, he wasn't a part of my friend group with Holt and Elliot. After graduation, I moved away for college. I grew up, stopped being petty, started being kind. I regret who I was before, but therapy has helped me a lot over the years. One thing I felt most guilty about was Bryce. In hindsight, I bullied him, often mercilessly. I pulled cruel pranks on him in the past and was horrible to him. He never said anything, just stared with those sullen gray eyes like he was used to it. When a family reunion came around, apparently Holt had invited Elliot and Bryce. I was excited to see Elliot. We had a thing between us as teens, but our hard-headed natures often collided. We were too alike. Still, part of me was hoping for old sparks to fly. And Bryce? Well, I was hoping I could apologize to him. I wasn't the same mean girl teenager, right? I got to the house early to help my mom set up. Then Holt came in. I gave my stepbrother a big hug, excited to see him after so long. We caught up for a moment before I realized someone was behind him, trailing after. The man was someone I didn't recognize. Muscular with tattoos peeking out under his sleeves. Short dark hair and intense pale eyes that looked like they were peering through you. He had his shirt tucked in. His black boots were shiny. I felt pinned under that stare like an insect on display. I gulped. Suddenly nervous, but gave a smile and offered a handshake to introduce myself. "Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sydney." And Holt laughed at me, like I was being silly. That's when he dropped the bombshell. The mysterious man was Bryce, the scrawny little kid I used to shove around, crap,